Wait. Ta-da! There we go. I think I finally fixed everything, maybe. Suppose we'll see. Oh. So this one game has been like a month in the making. I haven't streamed in a while. But as you can see from that last stream, we won the wildcard game by just a single point, 14-13, which gets us to the divisional round against the New England Patriots and Thomas Bradis. Suppose it's time to actually play the video game.
Hey, I'm Chris Berman.
I have a feeling this game's gonna go some sort of way.
Continues here on ESPN. The field is narrow. We'll be down to 4 teams by the end of the day Sunday. Coming up,
because I think
we've got an awfully good divisional matchup for you here.
Fuck what happened? Because I think we had Drew Brees start the last game, but he got hurt. So I think we're down to Doug Flutie again.
Well, the fans definitely look pumped up and ready for today's game.
Snowy Foxborough.
To this AFC divisional playoff game here on ESPN. I'm Dan Stevens. My pal
is
Peter
where we'll be
O'Keefe
seeing
is
some
here with me.
football
And Peter, the winner of this game
between
will
the
be
Pats
headed to the
and the
AFC
Bolts.
Championship game.
That's right, Dan. It's win or go home. With the conference championship game within reach.
See, the Chargers are ready.
Have tasted their share of success this season, Dan.
These
However,
cardboard
one team
cutouts
today
of
will
fans
face
are ready.
Bitter defeat. With the game about to begin, we'll see who has what it takes to advance to the next round.
And now let's
There's
go
Dingle.
down to the coin toss.
Making sure to dangle all the other players to wake them up. Alright. Tails has failed me sometimes, but hopefully not today.
It's heads.
Wait a second, who's this guy? Who's this number 6? Hold on. Options? No, that's not in there. Game plan. Can I see theirs? Injuries, there we go. Is Tom Brady on there? He's not. Then who was that guy? I guess we'll see what happens, but that wasn't Tom Brady on the Patriots.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set. Keating kicks it off, and this division championship is underway.
Bad kickoff from Nick
Paul
Keating.
fields the opening kick of this division championship at the 12.
Right, number 33 gets the ball up to the 33-yard line.
We have some rough weather to deal with
And that's
today.
where we begin this
And
game.
Susie
Yeah, see, it's not
Culver
Tom Brady.
down
Who is
a
that?
report.
Davey.
Thanks, Dan. The snow is falling heavily right now.
Is he wavy?
It's really starting to blanket the field. The players are struggling to keep warm, and these conditions are definitely going to affect their play on the field. Back to you.
Thanks, Susie. Dylan takes it
I wanna know
across
what
the
happened with
line
Brady.
and
Where did he
chews up
go?
about 4 on the play.
Rohan Davey. I don't know who that is. I got moved the fuck out of the way.
Brings up first down.
Ben Watson delivered the pain on that last play with a key block. Hey, forget the dentist. I'm afraid of this guy.
Nice second down call, and they will move the chain.
On offense, it was always a plus to avoid third down altogether, just like that.
First down, 10 yards to go. Jammer
Nice
puts
hit.
a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball.
Quentin Jammer not fucking around.
Quentin Jammer didn't let much daylight get between him and his assignment. Nice coverage to force the incompletion.
That had potential for some yards, Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Davey just rifles this one,
Tipped around.
and it's knocked down at the
Incompleto.
line, incomplete.
Jamal Williams anticipated where the pass was headed, and he knocked it down.
This is
razor-sharp reflexes there.
This game has a little less oomph behind it without there being Tom Brady under center.
Had other ideas.
The anticipation to the throw was key here. It made all the pieces fall into place.
Third down coming up.
Ooh,
Miller
just
catches it in
short.
the flat, and that's not enough. He's short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down.
Corey Dillon had to head out of bounds short of the first, and as we all know, it doesn't count if you keep running once you're out of bounds.
A good play gets them close, but only close.
And close does not count in the NFL.
Fourth down. Miller
Sure, I'll
takes
take a
the
swing
snap
at it.
and punts it away. Caldwell catches it back at the 6. Dragged down at the 19.
Reese Caldwell racked up a few yards on the run back there, whittling down the size of the
Well,
punt
now
a
it's
little
up to
bit.
Douglas Flutie.
The Chargers send their offense out
Trying
on
to
the
win this
field and
game.
will start this drive at their own 19-yard line. Tomlinson picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
LT has just been having just a very not good year. Let's try this. I don't necessarily like the play call that I picked, but
Tomlinson
that's
gets the
why.
ball again and picks up a couple.
But
They had
Damian
some
Tomlinson
blocks,
played
so
smart on that last one
could've
by
tried to make
following his
something happen,
blockers,
but-
but hey, they were unable to open up any holes for him.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down. Third down with 2 tight ends to the right. Parker hauls it in right side and holds on despite a huge hit there. They are still short of the first down, though. Fourth down.
so 3 and out.
Sifries lines up to punt after the 3 and out.
Not the start you hope for, but it's the one you get.
This will fly out of bounds at the 44.
Mike Sifries didn't get nearly the distance on that punt that he wanted. At least he got it out of bounds so it couldn't be returned.
The Patriots stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 44-yard line. Jammer hammers the receiver and forces him to drop the ball.
Quentin Jammer
Incomplete.
again.
Quentin Jammer never gave his assignment any wiggle room and was able to prevent a completion.
Playing the role of
it's all about
shutdown corner
blanket
today.
coverage, and that, my friends, is exactly what we saw back there.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field.
Check goal 21. Check goal 21. Hut.
Oops.
Dillon picks up about 2, and that brings up third down.
I could be going anywhere, Mr. Falk.
Single back. Single back.
What, tipped? Oh,
Scott bats this one at the line of scrimmage. Incomplete. It'll be fourth down.
DeQuincy Scott swatted that pass away right at the line.
Well, the D holds tight
Some
on third and
sloppy
long
football
and
to start
forces
the
an
game.
incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up fourth down. Caldwell fields the deep punt at the 8. Tackled at the 21.
Reese Caldwell returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
let's try this.
The Chargers get their offense on the field and will start this drive at their own 21-yard line. No dice, and it
Hey, what's the
falls
flag for?
incomplete.
Ineligible receiver downfield, number 72,
course.
offense. 5-yard penalty.
Courtney Van
Repeat
Buren
first
had no
down.
business being downfield on that one.
He's supposed to stay on his side of the line, so he was an ineligible receiver.
First and 15. Ball at the Chargers, 16-yard line.
Flutie lobs this one way over the middle, and it's
Had a
off.
man.
Incomplete.
Didn't get it. God damn it.
Second and 15. Ball at the Chargers, 16-yard line.
Second and a whole 15.
Makes the
Parker
catch on the
making a
right
tough catch.
sideline and pick.
Eric Parker faces double
Take a little
coverage
third
on
and
this
one.
play, but still comes out with the ball. Nice throw and nice catch. Let's take a look. They had him covered
A
well, but he was
dangerous
still
throw,
able to
but
make
hey,
the
it
catch.
worked.
That guy's a great receiver.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a third
It
and
works,
short
it works.
situation. This is a critical play for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
Sounds easy, Peter, but we'll see if they can pull it off. Third down, 2 tight ends in the game.
Oh, there we go.
Gets the call
There we go,
on
LT.
third down and takes it upfield. Eventually shoved out at
Finally
the
get something to
47.
happen.
That will bring up first.
Eugene Wilson finally makes the play, but not in time. Let's have another look. Oh, yeah, gave up a lot of yards before forcing him out of bounds.
A poor job by the defense. Not only do they...
I'm going to do a little tweeteroo. Okay.
They give up the conversion, but
There
a
we go.
few more
Now we're
yards
back.
besides.
Yeah, they got to give this offense more trouble, Dan. They're making it look too easy. First and 10. Ball at the Chargers, 47-yard line.
Law tips it away on the coverage.
Got to fight to get inside, Smith.
Ty Law can make it happen in the defensive backfield. 10-year man out of Michigan. This guy covers the ball like frosting on a cake, Dan. He takes the right angles, anticipates where the ball is going, and clamps down that secondary.
Second and 10. Ball at the Chargers, 47-yard line.
Tomlinson will get the carry on
I had
second
something when I
down and
bummed
makes
into
up
the
a
ass of my
couple.
own offensive
And if we
lineman.
can back up a moment, that was a great play breaking up that pass attempt.
Well, as the old song goes, they fought the law there, Danny, but the law won. In his 10th year now out of Michigan, Ty was a big part of the Pats' 2 Super Bowl titles, and he has made a big play there.
Third down, tight end to the left. Caldwell makes a tough catch, and they get the first on third and long.
That's what happens when you leave a man wide
Caldwell
open.
made the catch without any challenge from the defense, and he took advantage of it.
What a big
He
play
does
on
indeed find a
third
way to catch.
down, Peter. His run after the catch is what made the play work.
Yeah, Dan, you have to fight for those yards in that situation, and that's exactly what he did.
Flutie throws up.
Oh, except for that time.
Incomplete.
Number 89.
What are you doing, you bum? You were wide
You'd
open.
think it bit him on the thumb or something.
Potential for a quick first down, but no, they cannot hook up the pass.
You can take a shot in that situation, and it's really not going to hurt you. That's a good call.
That'll bring up second down.
Four receivers line up as the defense settles into a nickel package.
Tomlinson gets the ball and heads out right. Tackled at the 38.
I don't like having third down. Just bunch everybody up over here. Need a really fucking tight squeeze for no reason.
Flutie zings it to the
Oh,
right
you
side,
suck.
and it's tipped. Incomplete. That will bring up 4th down.
Tyrone Poole.
I got that
came in
like
and got
right
a
over
handle
the
that
head of the
football and
linebacker.
Left no chance for a reception there.
Well, the D holds tight on 3rd and long and forces an incompletion. That was a good call by the defensive coordinator.
Oh, it sure was. Perfect D for that situation.
And it will bring up 4th down. Sifries takes the long
Wow, that
snap
was a
and kicks
bad
what will
punt.
be a short one. Law fields it at the 13. Runs out of bounds at the 15.
But it's technically inside the
Ty
20.
Law fielded the ball, and
Although he was dropped pretty quickly, that terrible kick gives him some good field position.
The Patriots have had some trouble moving the ball recently. We'll see what they do on this drive as they start at their own 15-yard line. Davey forced this to the left sideline.
There's something
and the
for their
catch is
offense
made
finally.
well past the marker.
David Patton makes the catch here with 3
Rifled
defenders
that
on
thing
his
in
tail.
there.
I'll tell you, I was not expecting that pass at all. I wonder if he knew it was coming.
Yeah,
Had to.
Peter,
There's a
I
lot
think
of
you could
coverage.
argue that that throw probably should never have been made. It was very risky, but it did work out.
Yeah, it's all about staying focused and believing in your teammates.
Brown goes in motion. Dillon takes his 4th
No.
carry of the game and heads left.
Well, that's coming back on
Stop
hold.
at the 40.
Holding. Number 72, offense. 10-yard
Yeah, you
penalty.
take that shit back.
Foul.
Matt
Repeat
White
first
clearly
down.
held his man back there. Offensive holding was the right call.
Dillon takes his 4th carry of the game and chews up about 4 on the play.
Second and 16. Ball at the Patriots 20-yard line.
Don't make it so obvious that you're blitzing.
No good.
That's right off
Incomplete.
his fingers.
Troy Brown looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough
I guess
incompletion.
everybody
They've
gets
been
affected by
having
the cold,
problems
even if you
connecting
play in
over
it
the
every
middle of the
season.
field, and there was more proof of it right there.
Yeah, a lot of bodies over the middle, and that congestion is what they're having problems with.
3rd down, 1 man back. Davey passes
that's
a
another
high
holding.
long one, and it's complete at the 42.
But, oh, okay. Well, whatever.
Holding. Number 63.
Offset penalties, replay the down.
Pass interference. Number 34, defense.
And he's stopped right there. Grant makes the nice catch, and he will be short
Good
of the
solid
marker.
tackle.
It'll be 4th down.
Terrence Keel chases his man down and gets him before the
Close,
marker.
but not
It's worth
close
another
enough.
Look. Yep, he let some yards get by, but he made the stop when he had to.
And Peter, he reminds me a little of Miller. Gets ready to punt this away.
They don't even have to punt it if they don't want, but I'm sure they will. Yep.
Miller takes the long snap
Machi.
and punts it away. Caldwell fair catches it at the 13.
All right, 13 seconds.
The Chargers had their last drive stall out at the end. We'll see if they can keep momentum throughout this one, which starts at their own 14-yard line.
Oh,
Donaldson takes this
you
one way
fools.
out left and gains about 3 yards.
Nobody picks the right man to block.
That will end the first quarter, and it's still a scoreless game.
Well, through one quarter, not a single score hath been made.
Remote quarters of me and my D in your face.
The ball's
Oh
loose.
shit!
They get it back. Finally dropped at the
Yeah,
30. First down.
but you didn't think Doug Flutie could run it.
Jason Ball is going to keep
Well,
his
neither
wits
did
about him
he,
here
and he
make
almost
a smart
fucked
play.
up big time.
The ball's loose.
It's like,
But
fuck
now
this,
he
I'm
gains
out.
control. Good reflexes to recover from that
I
bad
forgot to
play.
hold the button to slide. So I just kind of dove forward. Whoops.
Colvin makes a play
Another
on
dangerous
this and
throw.
forces the
Not bad.
incompletion.
Second down.
Second down, both wideouts to the right. Tomlinson bulldozes right of center and moves forward for 7.
Mike Goff used all his strength to excavate a hole in the D and
Makes it a
create
little
some
bit more
room for the
manageable.
runner. I tell you what, when the O-line is clicking like that, everything is easier.
A great job to move the ball and get themselves into a 3rd and short situation.
that was the wrong
This
button.
is a critical
I know
play
this
for this drive.
Yeah, now, Dan, they can just fall forward and make the play.
That one
Sounds
wasn't in
easy,
there
Peter,
either.
but we'll see if they can pull it off. Tomlinson grabs the fastball over the middle, and he will be short of the markers. 4th down coming up. Sifries lines up for the punt. Sifries takes the snap and punts it away. Law fields the punt at the 23.
Ooh,
Tackled
what a
at
hit.
the 32.
Ty Law racked up a few
That's
yards
how you
on
stay
the
on the
run back
team
there,
next
whittling
season.
down the size of the punt a little bit.
The Patriots have been locked in a defensive struggle so far. They will start this drive at their 32-yard line. Branch catches it in the flat and picks up maybe a yard.
Yeah, I guess congratulate me on that play. I didn't really do anything.
Davey fires this one over the middle, and the catch is made well past the
Oh man,
markers.
wide open.
Rowan Davey doesn't leave much room for error on this one. It's either a great pass and completion or an interception. Let's take a look. Well, that's a great catch and a great completion. You don't see many quarterbacks thrown into double coverage like that and succeed.
A well-designed play there, Peter, and they will move the chains.
Great execution.
Oh shit.
Dylan will get the
How did I
carry
miss
on
him?
1st down and
Well.
heads wide left. The 25. Brought down hard at the 21. It will be 1st down.
I don't know how I missed that tackle.
Look at
That was
this
free
run,
release
man.
right up the middle.
Everything worked out to perfection. Look at the
Ah,
fluidity of the
so
running
mad.
style.
1st down, 10 yards to go. Ball gets the call on 1st down and passes the line.
Fucking
Tackled
drilled.
at the 19. Brown catches the bullet out left, and he's in for the score.
You think you have a good corner until he gets
Rowan
He
Davey
somehow gives
plays
up a
this one in
touchdown
beautifully. Gotta see
on a
it
slant
one more
route that
time.
he was in front of the
Right
receiver
money,
on.
Peter. He effectively rendered the defense irrelevant by being so accurate.
Yeah, they might as well have been 10 yards away.
Peter, that's his
It's
first
Bush.
touchdown pass
It's Bush
of the
League.
game. How do his stats look?
Well, so far, he's got 78 yards and 1 touchdown.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Vinatieri booms a beauty
shit.
here. Jammer downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay, what the hell do we do now?
The Chargers offense has taken the field, and they have been having a very tough time passing the ball. They have another opportunity here as they start off at their own 20-yard line. Flutie rifles it out.
Why did I
left
throw that
side,
on the
and it's
inside
intercepted.
route? Oh my god.
Dragged down at the 24.
Ty Law does
can't
a
believe I
great
just
job
fucked it up
reacting
that
when he sees
badly.
the passes off base and steps in to catch it.
The Patriots are going to try and capitalize on the interception. They'll start this drive at the 24-yard line.
The inside route was very clearly not open. Still threw it there.
Dillon gains 3 yards, and that will bring up second down. Second down, just a single receiver.
Now
on
there
the
is no
field.
momentum for this team. It's all dead.
Davey throws
Oh,
a bullet and
wait a minute.
it's intercepted.
Wait a minute.
Stopped at the 23.
Pick it off right back.
Kwame Lassiter knows he doesn't have a shot at it unless he jumps for it. And man, he
Kwame
timed it
Lassiter
perfectly
making a great
to give
play.
his receivers a few tips about mid-air receptions.
Boy, that was a heads-up play.
Making
to
big
come
man
away
plays
with his
out here.
first interception of the game.
Yeah, you gotta love D like
All right,
that.
Flutie.
The Chargers
You get a second
were
chance, don't
intercepted
fuck it.
last time out. We'll see what happens here. We'll start at their own 23-yard line.
Still kind of
Bruschi
fucked it.
makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Eddie Bruschi managed to disrupt things. He got in there and he smacked that pass away. Great D.
They have really gotten after the ball as a team today. That is their 5th batted ball.
Nice, aggressive D.
Tomlinson goes right up the middle and rambles
I
for
picked
about
up 5. I mean, that's good. He's got 40 yards on 8 carries.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Oy, oy, oy. No.
Traylor gets the sack way back at the 22.
But I don't wanna
It'll
get
be
sacked.
4th down.
Keith Traylor gets the sack deep in the pocket. That's going to be a sizable loss. Watch this. Oh, yeah. That's going to push him back, way back. Great defensive play.
Peter forced the loss of yardage on 3rd, and now they face a 4th and long. How do you rate that defensive performance?
How about A+, 2 thumbs up, 5 stars.
There's a good
It's all
punt.
good, baby.
This will fly out of bounds at the 28.
About time you
Well,
got
Peter,
one.
some interesting information up on the screen.
Oh, you bet. How they turned the ball over leaps out at me, and you have to think that that could come back to haunt them. Turnovers are the most telling stat in the NFL.
The Patriots
Okay, well, that
are
was a
looking
crazy,
for some
like,
separation
minute
before
and a half of
and
game
will start
time.
this drive at their own 28-yard line. Branch catches it in the flat, and that's good for 6. Second down, and they line up with 3 tight ends. Dillon takes it across the line of scrimmage and gets well past the markers for a 1st.
Impressive yards in the ground here. Check it out. Boy, that's some nice running. It's
And they're just going to
look
start
at the
to pick
numbers
us apart.
generated on the ground. That is impressive.
Oh, oh, oh.
Edwards tips it away on
Almost
the
had another
coverage.
pick.
Incomplete.
Donnie Edwards
So
couldn't have
close.
read that play any better if it was tattooed on the inside of his helmet.
That is their 4th batted ball. Tell you, we've seen a number of good defensive plays from this squad.
We sure have. We'll see if they can keep it up, though.
Davey fires this one over the middle, and it's complete at the 41. Chase down.
Troy Brown squeezed by 2 defenders on this play, but still comes up with the ball. Oh, that's pure skill. You can't coach that.
That's broken kind of a cold streak for him. The last 2 passes his way were incomplete.
Yeah, let's see if he
You
stays
know, they're finding
on
their
track.
rhythm.
First
is
down,
bad.
3 wideouts in the game. Dillon catches it in the flat, and he's looking for
It's gonna be
room.
another hold
Forced
though.
out at the 28.
Holding. Number 70, offense. 10-yard penalty from the spot of the foul. Repeat
Adrian
first down.
Clem clearly held his man back
My
there.
God, my whole
Offensive
defense is getting
holding was
tired.
the right call.
Dillon will take the handoff and picks up a couple.
And I think that one's gonna go to the 2-minute warning.
Second down, 1 man back. Patton catches
I don't know how I didn't get that sack. I was right in his face.
David Patton had a defense.
Hold on. Like, how do I not get this sack? Oh, because it's still playing through the damn animation. Well, look at that. I'm running right into him as he's fucking throwing it. That should have been a sack, and the game just didn't give it to me.
Bring down the catch.
They got some, but they'll need more than that if they want to convert on this.
Never felt so
third down.
cheated.
Yeah, they have a ways to go, Dan. They would have loved a few more yards out of that play.
Davey makes the throw.
How
after
did he
the
hang
play
on to
action,
that?
And they get the first.
Bethel Johnson had 3 guys covering him, but look what happens. Incredible catch.
Third and long, and they get the big play to convert. What do you think of that, Peter?
I love it. That's what
Rowan
football is
Davey.
all
Who the
about.
hell
making
is
the
that?
good plays when you need to, and you can't coach that.
First down, coming up on the 10th play of the drive. Dillon.
I've never heard of this
didn't haul that
quarterback
one
before in my
and it
life.
falls incomplete.
Rowan Davey threw an incomplete pass there. You know, maybe that's lucky since there were 2 defenders in that zone.
Potential for some nice yards, but it falls incomplete. That will bring up second down. Davey throws a bullet to the
Ooh,
flat.
Quentin
and
Jammer.
it's
Picked it.
intercepted.
No one in front of him except the ref. Oh, here we go. We're tied up right before halftime in the biggest way possible.
Touchdown.
Pick 6, get fucked. Oh, it just cuts right underneath the route.
Jammer picks off the ball, and he's
All the way to
going
the house.
all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom...
If the offense isn't going to do it, you got to do it yourself.
Now the point after, and it's good. There's the signal, and we're ready. Keating kicks this one away. Ball
God,
fields
even with the wind
kickoff
at his back, he's a
8.
bad kicker.
Brought down at the 26.
Kevin Falk got waylaid by the defense before he was able to put Munch on the run back.
The Patriots could take the lead before halftime as their offense will start
See if they
at
just
their
decide to
own
run.
26-yard line.
Yup.
Dillon dodges this one way out right and gains about 3 yards. The Chargers
Maybe
take
I'll be
their
that guy and
first
use my
timeout.
timeouts. Why not? Oh, but now he's going to throw.
Brown goes in motion. Davey throws a bullet to the
almost
flat,
pick 6
and they
again.
can't connect. Incomplete.
Jenkins would have caught that thing, man, it would have been over.
3rd down, 7 yards to go.
Oh, tipped.
Lassiter tips it away on the coverage. Incomplete. 4th down coming up.
Kwame Lassiter came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
You know, as a team, they are batting down passes left
But
and
now we
right.
get a punt.
That
We'll
is
have,
their 6th so far.
Wow,
I don't know,
great
maybe about 30
anticipation of
seconds.
the pass.
Miller gets
Roughly.
ready to punt this away. Miller gets the ball and punts it away.
And 2
Caldwell gets it
timeouts.
at the 32. Round to a halt
Pretty good
at
field
the
position.
47.
Reese Caldwell did a nice job getting some yards after fielding the solid punt.
I say we try and make something happen.
The Chargers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their 47-yard line. Harrison.
That's not how you try to make something happen there, Flutie.
Rodney Harrison came in and got a hand on that football and
God,
left
he's
no
4 of
chance for a
12.
reception there.
That had potential for some
That's
yards,
pathetic.
Peter, but the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good
Huh?
denial there.
2nd down
Pathetic.
coming up.
Oh, fuck.
Flutie throws a bullet to the flat, and it is not reeled in.
Can't even hit an open
Incomplete.
man on an out
Reese
route.
Caldwell ran a short out pattern on that last play, but he couldn't make the connection. Incomplete pass.
If complete, that would have made for a bit shorter 3rd down play, but not much.
Well, maybe even a little shorter. There was some room to run there.
3rd down and 4 wideouts in the game.
Eddie Bruschi brought down the ball.
No point in
carrier
trying anything
before
else
the
on that
markers.
one. Just
There was some gain there, but not enough for the first.
let the
That's
clock
his
run
2nd
down.
tackle so far. So that'll bring the first half of football to a close as the clubs head to the locker room all tied. And now let's send you to Chris Berman in our studios in Bristol for the ESPN Halftime Report. Boomer?
All right, Dan. We'll get back to the second half of this divisional playoff game in a bit. But first, let's welcome everybody to our ESPN Halftime Report. I'm Chris Berman. Now we'll look at our halftime comparison. And as you can see, total yards definitely tell the story thus far. The Patriots should be way ahead on the scoreboard, but somehow they've let their opponent hang with them. Let's see if they can change things in the second half. We'll pick up the action midway through the first quarter. LaDainian Tomlinson would get the carry here. Good blocking up front. It helped to spring him. Patriots towards the end of the first quarter. Rohan Davey would drop back and deliver a strike on this one. Patriots later on in the second quarter. Corey Dillon is going to show a little athleticism here as he finds an opening, and then look at him go. He's off to the
Alright,
races.
going back
They get
through
the
all the
first score and
highlights.
go up by 7. Chargers middle of the second. I fought the law and the law won.
was my
Shows some
shitty
great
interception.
awareness here as he gets himself in a position to pick this one off. Bolts losing 7-0. The Swami's cousin, Kwame Lassiter, was in the right place at the right time.
Oh, that was his
as
first
his
one.
interception was a possible momentum shifter. Patriots late into the second quarter. The ball at the 23. Quentin Jammer would come up with a huge
And the
play
pick
here.
six.
As he was able to pick one off here, then had some clear sailing in front of him. Touchdown for the Chargers. And that's
There he
where we'll leave
goes.
this one. Pats are keeping it evened up. We're tied 7-all.
Who's the halftime hero in this shit show of a game?
Time now for our halftime
Why is
hero.
Troy Brown? What don't you know?
Recognizes the most dominant player of the first half.
Hey, what's going on,
This
Goombas?
time there can be no question. Troy Brown has
How you
played
doing, bud?
outstanding. And now let's return to the second half with Dan Stevens and Peter O'Keefe.
Thanks,
Just in time to
Boomer,
catch
and
second
welcome
half
back to our
action.
broadcast presented in ESPN
Brought to you in
Game
part by
Sound.
ESPN Game
Designed and
Sound.
developed in collaboration with Dolby, the leader in
How am I doing? I'm
surround
doing
sound
alright.
technology. The Chargers get the ball first to start the second
Had kind of a
half,
long
and they
day
will
at
have a
work,
chance
but
to break the
That's
deadlock.
expected
It's
when you
all
work 11
tied up
hours a
here.
day.
Now let's get to the game. Chapman downs this in the end zone for a touchback.
Okay. You gotta pull out the big guns to start the second half.
The Chargers offense takes the field, and they will start out at their own 20-yard line.
By that, I mean going deep to Steve Smith on the very first play. God damn it.
Gets the sack at the 16.
The Patriots took him down with only a 3-man rush. The protection was
Fucking
weak
Doug
at best
Flutie.
back then.
The defensive design worked flawlessly, and the refs will spot the ball
gonna be the
well
death of me,
behind
I
the
swear.
original line of scrimmage.
What a way to derail a series from the onset.
Second and long ahead. Flutie lobs this one.
Oh, you
way
son
over
of a
the middle,
bitch.
and it's intercepted. Brought down at the 18.
Steve Smith Sr., you were right there. How did you let him coming down with the ball instead of you?
The Patriots will start this drive all the way down at the 18-yard line. Dillon takes his 10th carry of the game
Time to
and
rally.
gains about 3 yards. Davey floats this one out to the right sideline, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Quentin Jammer got himself in prime position to bat away that football.
All right,
before
goal
the
line
receiver
stand
even had
right
a
here.
shot at
It's
it.
not even goal
Another
line.
batted ball, and they
But
have
we'll
been
call it one just to
attacking
make ourselves
the
feel
pass
better.
every chance they get.
That's right, Dan. You know, why simply defend the pass when you can obliterate it?
Jesus.
Jammer makes a play
If one
on
of you
this
guys is
and
going to pick it off, you have to
forces
call it.
incompletion. That will bring
Otherwise,
up
you
fourth
bumble
down.
into each other like that, and then
Quentin
you just
Jammer came
not
in and got a hand
pick
on
it
that
off at all.
football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the
Hey,
game.
what's up, Mark?
Great read there.
Fourth down, and the field goal unit is on the
How's it
field.
going, friendo?
Vinatieri takes it from
This is infinitely
32
better than the
yards,
shitty
and
horror movie I was
they
watching.
take the lead.
Adam Vinatieri
What shitty
has
horror
his
movie
foot
were you
cut out for
watching?
him, trying to kick in the snow here. Watch this.
And was it not
Oh, he
even like
manages to sail it
so
through.
bad that it's
Although
good
with this
category?
visibility, somebody ought to tell him that.
The ref gets the signal, and we're set.
Holy fuck.
This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback. What a
Deliver
kick.
us from
Well,
evil.
Peterson,
Now that
interesting
sounds like a bad
information up
horror
on the
movie.
screen.
Oh, you bet. Look at how many times they've had to punt it away. They've got to put a few longer
God,
drives
most of my
together
drives have
to
been
get
under a
into the end
minute.
zone.
That's fucking shitty.
The Chargers
It was
stalled
very
early
boring and
last
not scary.
drive,
Yeah,
and
that's
we'll have to wait and see
that's
what
a bad
happens
horror
here.
movie.
They'll start at
That's
their
not
own
even scary.
20-yard line. Tomlinson takes his 10th carry of the game and
That was
picks
gonna
up
be
a couple.
schlocky, but I was wrong.
Danian Tomlinson used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give
sometimes
up much at all on that last play.
Not much there.
The bad
It'll
ones
be
sneak up
second
on you
down.
in
Got to take what you can get.
worse
Dan,
ways
but
than the
they
good
were,
ones
you know,
will.
hoping
I
for
don't know
more.
what that was supposed to
Second
mean
down from the
when I
odd.
started saying that. Just disregard every word that ever comes out of my mouth.
Parker catches
What?
it over the
That
middle,
is not a
and the
fumble.
ball's loose. Touchdown at the 36.
I may not know what a lot of things are, but I do know that that's not a fumble.
Rodney Harrison goes for the ball, knowing the snow makes it pretty
I
hard to
just
hang
think
on to,
that's some bullshit.
and he's able to knock it loose for the fumble. He used
Like,
the
that's not a fumble. Like, for real.
Coach Schottenheimer is
Throw
not
that
happy with
dirty
that
laundry
call,
out there.
and he's going to challenge it. This is their first challenge of the game, and even if they lose this one, they still have one challenge left.
Well, Dan, we've got to see if the receiver established possession before he lost
Yeah,
the
like
ball.
it hit him in the
Remember,
hands
he
and
has
it
to have
immediately
full
fell out. And they're like,
control of it.
nope, that's a
Well, it doesn't
fumble.
look like he had possession, Dan. I'd call it an incompletion and overturn it.
He likes the call,
Yay!
and you sort of have a feeling that he knew it all along.
That was an important challenge because it lets me try again on 3rd down. Okay, now time to squander that opportunity.
Flutie passes this one
Yep.
after the play action, and it falls incomplete.
Eric Parker had that one come right to him back there.
Won
You
the
have to
challenge
catch
would have
those passes,
hardly
baby.
mattered
That's
anyway.
his second drop, and he
Because
cannot
Doug
be
Flutie
happy
is
with that.
hot garbage.
Sometimes the ball bounces your way, and sometimes
It doesn't.
Can't throw a
Exactly.
pass to save his
Siffrey
life.
lines up for the punt. Siffrey takes the long snap and punts it away. Law fields the punt at the 34.
Happens when you don't
At
fair
the
catch it.
35.
Ty Law got swarmed by the kicking team before he got very far. That nice punt pretty much goes
All right,
unanswered.
defense.
The Patriots.
Remember
offense
our
takes
motto,
the field, and they
don't
will start
suck.
at their 35-yard line. Brown goes in motion.
Every player that doesn't give up a touchdown today gets pizza after the game.
Davey unloads this to the right sideline, and it's not
Forgot we had
reeled
Flutie
in.
still. Yeah, well, for the first
Quentin Jammer did a
playoff
beautiful
game, we
job
had
on
Drew
that
Brees
last play
back.
Covering the post route. That pass never had a chance.
But then he got hurt.
That had potential for
So we're
some
back to
yards,
having
Peter,
Flutie.
But the defense was on top of it and shut it down.
Good denial there.
Second down coming up. Dillon has his number called on second down and chews up about
Got
4
hurt again.
on the
Yep.
play.
Somehow found a way to get hurt again.
Let's finish this series off strong, team. Weak back. Weak back.
Davey passes this one
yes.
after the play action. And
Another
it's
interception.
intercepted. Stopped at the 48.
3rd of the day.
Jamar Fletcher shows why you think twice before throwing a pass in his neighborhood. Watch. Great presence of mind. to
Just
try
jumps
for the
that route and
football
he's like,
there.
nope,
That's
mine.
their third interception of the game. And Peter, the D is homing in on the passing game.
Yeah, tough play. I love it.
The Chargers start this one on the center logo at their 48-yard line.
Nope. Ah.
Bruschi makes a play on this one and forces the incompletion.
Doug
Yeah, we all know Doug Flutie sucks. You don't have to show me the chart. Not this time.
Tomlinson gets the handoff and heads
Well.
upfield.
5 yards is 5 yards.
Tackled at the 47.
Yeah, let's try this. Oh shit. Yeah.
Wilson tips
Knew
it
I shouldn't have
away
tried
on
it,
the
but I tried it
coverage,
anyway.
incomplete. That will bring up fourth down.
Eugene Wilson came in and got a hand on that
4
football.
of
He
18
left no chance
passing.
for a
That's
reception.
horrendous.
It seemed like the defense read that one from the beginning, and they forced the incompletion with relative ease.
Beautiful call by the D coordinator.
See, this
It'll
one's
be
going
fourth
right into
down.
the end zone.
Siffrys lines up
Or
to
maybe
punt
not.
after the 3 and out. Siffrys gets the
Oh,
ball and
oh.
punts it away.
Okay. Got them right at the half-yard line. Oh, I want to blitz more than that.
The Patriots find themselves
You got him on the
in
half-yard line. I
dangerous
want to send
territory,
fucking everybody.
And we'll start this one way back at their own 1-yard line.
Ah. No.
Dillon is at the 15.
Fuck.
Eventually
Well,
runs out of bounds at the
there goes
24.
that.
First down.
Wow, those are nice stats. Way to
Damn
carry
you,
the
Corey
ball.
Dillon. See,
Brown
this is what I
goes in
wanted on
motion.
that last play. Just send the fucking house.
Davey throws a beauty to the right side, and it falls incomplete.
Deion Branch would have had some
Hey,
room
what's
on
good,
the
Alec?
outside on that play if only he had made the catch. Incomplete.
Another ball comes his way.
Welcome to
and
the
another
Lostrum.
incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is
Currently
well, it's
fighting
gotta
for
be
our lives against the Tom Brady list.
Absolutely, but you gotta fight through the
New
slog
England
and grab
Patriots.
one to get rolling again.
Second down, 2 wideouts on the field. Correa
Which I
grabs
have
the
no
ball
idea why
right
Brady's
side
not
and
playing
is
because he's
well
not
past
hurt.
the markers for a first.
Rowan Davey has little problem completing this pass. He makes it look so easy, and he's getting paid so much money, Dan. It makes you wonder.
And there he is with the catch. Well, look,
Can't stay
you got
long.
an easy job.
That's no
here,
problem,
and you
man.
make a lot of money. What's the difference?
I appreciate you popping in.
I gotta work with you. Oh yeah.
Gonna go watch more TI9 with friends.
And he's having a terrific day so
It's a good way to
far.
spend the night.
So far, he's got 142 yards and 1 touchdown.
Davey
Oh, and another
throws a
pick.
lob here, and it's intercepted. Dragged down at the 38.
4 interceptions for this defense. And like
Check
no
out the
points to show
interception
for
here
it.
on the replay, Dan. Watch how he reacts to get in the ball's path. Nice.
Teams in game
That's how
1
you
today.
make the
Who's your team?
INT, baby.
Yet another interception for
for
this defense, and they're making passing just
Well, they're
about
professionals for a
impossible
reason.
so
I'm sure they'll
far.
do pretty
Absolutely.
well.
Great reads, great jumps on the ball, great athletes. It's all happening down there.
The Chargers have a short field and will start this drive at the 38-yard line.
OG baby. Fuck me.
Colvin takes him down back at the 39.
Roosevelt Colvin not only cleaned the ball carrier's clock in the backfield, but buffed and polished it too. Big hit for a loss.
That's his second tackle so far. Second down from the shotgun.
And the defending champs means everyone's been studying them and people are ready to take them apart. Well, I mean, you never know. Any given Tuesday, am I right?
Flutie goes into the left sideline, and this one is incomplete.
Reese Caldwell had that one come right to him back there. You have to catch those passes, baby.
That's his first drop of the game, and while every drop does hurt, you can't throw
I
too
just
much
want
blame on him
Flutie
for that one.
That would have been a
to
tough
complete
catch.
one more pass. That's all I want.
Give it up, Bo. The earlier you end this, the earlier you can go home.
It's not going to happen there. God damn it.
And forces the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
Eugene Wilson swatted that one away.
You're
cleanly.
tearing us
Receiver
apart,
didn't have a
Flutie.
prayer in getting that one.
That's his third batted ball. And he is doing his part, that is for sure.
Nice to see aggressive D like that, Dan.
Sifries gets ready
And the
to punt
defense
this
is
away.
giving him like everything that they can.
Gets the snap and aims this one out of bounds.
Well, they've
This
picked
will
off
fly out
the
of bounds
quarterback
at the
4
15.
times.
Mike Sifries.
How many
did a
more
good job
opportunities do you
handling the
need,
punt out
old
of bounds,
man?
So the offense will start off stuck inside the 20.
The Patriots have turned the ball over the past 2 times out. They need to hold on to it as they start this drive at their own 15-yard line.
Corey Dillon stuck close to his blockers, but the play folded quicker than an over-caffeinated origami artist.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get,
I
Dan.
don't know if
but
we're even
they
going to
were,
have a chance in
hoping
this
for
game. It's
more.
going to be because of this defense.
Davey gets all
Pick
of
it.
his arm into this
Ah.
pass, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Terrence Keel got himself in prime position to bat away that football before the receiver even had a shot at it.
Another batted ball. And they have been
I don't even know why they're so concerned with building on the lead.
And, you know, why simply defend the pass when you can
Just run the ball. Wear the clock down. They know my offense can't do shit.
Short of the markers. It'll be 4th down.
Sammy Davis targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
They stand tall and force a loss of yardage there. That's going to bring up a difficult 4th and long. Miller lines up deep in his own territory to punt
Good
it away.
punt.
Caldwell fields the deep punt at the 39. Right
Good
down
return
at
up to about the 50.
49.
Reese Caldwell returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt, it was like tearing a single page out of War and Peace. It doesn't make much of a dent.
Let's get a new player in my D&D group. Tell me about the new player in your D&D group.
The Chargers
quite literally
get great
weasels her
field
way in.
position yet again. They'll start this one.
By quite literally, do you mean that she brought a
49-yard
weasel
line.
to the first session? Fuck.
Trailer
Mark
sacks
already
him
beat me to
way
the
back
joke.
At the 45.
Keith Traylor forced the offense back a few yards with a terrific sack in the backfield back there.
Peter, he's really gotten after the quarterback in this game.
Oh, you can say that again. So far, he's
Wait,
got
does she
2
actually own a
tackles
weasel?
and 2 sacks.
Shit, this is not the player that I wanted.
Flutie zips it to the left sideline,
God.
and it is
Caldwell.
not reeled in, incomplete.
She's made a bunch of
Doug Flutie has had
requests that
difficulties
already
to say
fly in
the
the face
least,
of
and now
starting
he's
the other.
second-guessing everything he's
So much to
thrown.
ask her to
Terrible
meet me
day.
halfway just
So
for
far,
a ton
he's
of stuff.
struggled.
I mean, sometimes you just gotta, like, I don't know, put your foot down on stuff like that. And just be like,
Third
yo,
down.
chill.
15 yards to go. Harrison puts a lick on the receiver and separates him from the ball. Incomplete.
The Weasel's
It'll
giving her
be
too many
4th
ideas.
down.
Otis Smith stayed so close to his assignment he could have taken his calls for him. Incomplete pass.
It was 3rd and very long, and it didn't look too hard for the defense to stop that play.
Bad
right
punt
in its
alert.
tracks.
You know, Dan, that's what pressure on 1st and 2nd down will get you. You push them into a hole, and then it's hard to climb out.
4th down ahead.
Punting like
Catches it
25
at the
yards.
30. Tackled at the 36.
Ty Law didn't get very far running that ball back, but on the bright side, the kick was pretty lackluster, so his offense gets pretty good field position anyway.
The Patriots stalled early last drive, and we'll have to wait and see what happens here. They'll start at their 36-yard line. Patton goes in
And
motion.
Oh my god, he's wide open. How did that even happen?
And gets past the markers for a 1st down.
Deion Branch gets open and gets the football for a gain there. Watch this
God, it
again.
was just a bumblefuck
He
over
is
there.
wide open. The defense clearly
This is an
fell
interesting
apart on
playoff
that
game.
one.
And you can't leave anyone that open.
By interesting, I think the
NFL,
word is
boy,
boring.
it'll make you pay, baby.
Hasn't been a lot of
Glad he
action in this game.
finally
It's
nabbed
just
one because
been
he's had a string of missed
both teams
catches
just kind of
before this.
sucking.
Yeah, his quarterback obviously didn't lose faith in him, though, Dan, because he's kept throwing it his way.
Oh, there we go.
Throws a bullet
Can
to the
Quentin
flat
Jammer
man.
make it
It's
2
intercepted.
pick sixes in one game?
He's in for the touchdown.
Quentin Jammer is the San Diego Chargers right now.
Quentin
Whoopsie.
Jammer picks off the ball, and he's going all the way. Nobody can stop him. Man, I hope his mom's got the VCR going.
Peter, you couldn't ask for more from him today. He has done his part.
And then some. So far,
Yeah.
he's got 2 interceptions.
Who needs an offense? When Quentin Jammer can just score 2 touchdowns by himself.
Here's the extra point, and it's good.
Hope his mom's got the VCR going.
The ref gets the signal, and we're
It's
set.
going to be a really bad kick.
Keating doesn't get a lot of leg behind this one. Cobbs fields the
It's
short
kind of
kick
spootered
at
off
the
of his
21.
foot there.
Big three, stopped at the 36.
Cedric Cobbs found a way to get some yards against the defense. Add in the weak kick, and this offense definitely comes out
Okay.
ahead.
The Patriots offense comes out
See,
and
like I
finds
said,
themselves losing
If we're going to
for the
win this
first time
game,
in
it's
the
going to be
game.
because of the
This
defense.
drive will start at their 36-yard line. Dillon goes in motion.
Get
Lieber
forward.
sacks him back at the 33.
Ben Lieber dismantled that
Oh, we
play
made
by
it this far
bringing
with that
down the
shitty
quarterback
kicker.
for a loss of yardage.
Peter, they put an end to that play well in the
I
backfield.
wish I knew
and
the
they had
answer.
a real good read on that.
Yeah, it all starts with the guys up front there, and then everybody follows.
Second down coming up.
No.
Scott tackles him behind the line of scrimmage.
DeQuincy Scott targeted the ball carrier early and didn't even let him get back to the line of scrimmage.
See if they even
Another
want to
good
run
stop
another
by
play
the
before the end
defense,
of
and
the
that will
quarter.
be 2 losses in a row.
And they do. Will it be successful? Oh my god, big air. Picked off again. Kwame Lassiter with his second one. Ooh.
Tackled at the 43.
I think that's 6 interceptions now. Maybe they should think about putting Tom Brady back in.
Kwame Lassiter does a nice job picking off the pass there.
And that'll do it for the third quarter. The Chargers are out in front, 14-10.
This Chargers team is just relying on pure luck. Now it's time for me to sit on a lead and do nothing with
The
it.
Chargers are going to try and capitalize on the
Give me a
interception. They'll start
buy
this
one
drive
get one
at the
free. Give me a BOGO on them
43-yard
picks.
line. Tomlinson gains 3 yards, and that brings up second down.
Yeah, how was the buy one get one special on the interceptions today? Is that still going on through the end of the week?
Tomlinson gets the call again.
Can I get a
and
rain
Kobe
check
gets
for the
back
buy
to
one get
line of
one
scrimmage.
interceptions?
LaDainian Tomlinson used the blocking, but this stingy defense didn't give up much at all on that last play.
Not a lot of room on that play. It will be third down.
Running out of gas, baby. Better refill. Hey, hey, hey. Check. Goal 16. Check. Down. Set.
Flutie unloads.
Slinging-
this
oh
to the
my
right
God.
sideline,
He's wide
and this
open.
one is incomplete.
You gotta catch the ball.
Antonio Gates seemed to be all over that one, but watch how it gets away from him. There's just no excuse for that.
God damn
You're
it,
a
Bill
receiver,
Gates.
buddy, you catch those.
Peter, in third down situations, they have not been successful at all with the pass. This play was more proof.
Boy, third is such a crucial down, Dan, and when you don't convert, it really hurts.
Sifries gets ready to punt this away. Sifries takes the long snap and names this one out of bounds. This will fly out of bounds.
It's like
at
there's
the
still
14.
7 minutes left.
Mike Sifries did a good job angling the punt.
all
out
it's
of
gonna
bounds,
take
so
is
the
one
offense will start off stuck
Slip
inside
up
the
from this
20.
defense. I
The
know they haven't
Patriots
slipped up
offense
much,
takes the field and they have a way to
but it's
go.
only gonna take
They'll
one.
start at their own 15-yard line.
and it'll put the whole game away because my offense is terrible.
Davey rifles this one hard over the middle, and it's tipped. Incomplete.
Snow sure is sticking, but our receivers ain't. The cold temperatures are counteracting the stickiness of the gloves. Uh-oh. Uh-oh.
Brown
Uh-oh.
catches the heat
Uh-oh.
left sideline, and he's got the first down and a whole lot more.
See, like I said, it's only going to take one fuck up.
Troy Brown tutors his man on the finer points of coverage on this play.
A nice catch, but also a nice move to shake the coverage.
Had Lassiter looking for another
They
interception.
don't have their eye on the deep game
Thinking
much
too far
today, but
ahead.
This time it worked out.
Yeah, try and try again, and you'll
Oh,
eventually
boy.
succeed, huh?
First down, 3 wideouts in the game. Davey throws this on a rope, and the catch is made well past the
That was
markers.
a bad play call.
Rowan Davies
On my part.
gets this one past the secondary quite easily. I think the safeties were out of position on that one, Dan. Now that kind of accuracy is hard to cover.
Okay, it's
and
getting
he knew
hairy.
where he wanted the
It's
ball to
getting
go,
hairy
and
out here
that's
for
where it went.
sure.
Again, a nice medium pass. He's been concentrating on those connections a lot today.
Yeah, it's a nice range. Gets you some good yards, but it's not so far out that you're not in total control of the situation.
Dillon has his number called on first down and searches for a hole.
They're throwing. Watch the pass. Watch the pass. Down.
Took some steroids. Yeah. They all got injected right before the fourth quarter.
Davey throws a heater right side.
Except for that guy. He didn't get any. They ran out.
Quentin Jammer shut down that pass perfectly.
Sorry, bud. Wish
You
I
know,
could
when
help.
you're
We just
sitting
don't
back in
have
the
any
zone
more
like that, what you're trying
steroids.
to do is read the quarterback's eyes to get a jump on the ball.
That'll give us a third down, and the defense was ready for that call.
Well played, and a good job of not giving up the short pass.
Dillon catches it in the flat, and
Nice
that's
tackle.
not enough. He's short of the markers. That will bring up fourth down. Fourth down, and the
Going for a field goal and
unit
making a
is on
one-point
the
game.
field. Vinatieri kicks from 39
Kick is up and
yards
it's
out,
fucking
it's good.
it's fucking Vinatieri. Of course it's gonna be good.
Adam Vinatieri knocks through a good-sized kick. Watch here. Nowhere close to his max, but he's obviously still very pleased to pull it off.
1 point game.
There's the signal, and we're ready.
Fuck. This is gonna
Vinatieri rockets this one deep.
it's gonna come down to the
Jammer
wire.
decides to take it out of the end zone. Dodges a tackle. Tackled at the 19.
Quentin Jammer took it out of the
Offense
end zone,
needs to
and
do
while it may
something.
have been a little risky, he gets out close to the
This
20,
drive
so
has to be the
no
drive
one's
where
out
they
of the
do
wash on that
something.
play.
The Chargers haven't got much out of their offense recently, and we'll see if they can get back on track here. This drive begins at their own 19-yard line.
That doesn't count as doing
Picks
something.
up a yard on the play, and that will bring up second down.
LaDainian Tomlinson
Didn't get very far on that last play, and he even had the help of some blocking. I guess the defense
Like-
had their number.
Not much there. It'll be second down.
Got to take what you can get, Dan, but they were, hoping for more.
I can't throw it because Flutie. And I can't run it because his offensive line is garbage.
Law makes a play on this and forces the incompletion.
Ty Law came in and got a hand on that football and left no chance for a reception there.
A nice defensive play will give him his second batted ball of the game.
Yeah, great read there.
Brown 69. Brown 69.
Flutie.
Oh my God,
And it's
Come on.
incomplete.
Reese Caldwell looked like he was all over that one, but it just got away somehow. Tough incompletion.
That's his second drop, and he cannot be happy with that. Sometimes the ball bounces
Each
your
play.
way, and sometimes it
It doesn't.
exactly.
That completion
Siffrez
percentage
lines up
just keeps
deep in
getting
his own
worse.
Territory to punt it away. Siffrez gets the snap and pummels this one deep. Law fields the deep punt at the 27. Dragged down at the 40.
Is it too late to cut Flutie? Are we sure we need him?
Returned for a few there, but after that gigantic punt,
mean,
it was like
I
tearing
don't
a
have any other
single-page
quarterbacks
War
left,
and
but I could
Peace.
put in the
Doesn't
punter.
make much of a dent.
The Patriots will start this drive at their 40-yard line.
He's probably thrown a fake punt at least once in his
Prairie
career.
goes in motion.
Knows how to hold a football.
Dillon takes his 16th carry of the game and maybe picks up one
Hey
on
kid,
the
do you
play.
know how to hold a
Corey
football?
Dillon used the
Well, then
blocking,
you are
but the
perfect to be a
stingy
quarterback
defense didn't give up
for the
much
San
at all
Diego
on that last
Chargers
play.
back in 2004.
This pass will fall harmlessly to the ground, and it's incomplete.
Deion Branch
Put himself in the right place back there, coming across the middle, but the catch was elusive, no dice.
Davies throwing
Another
almost
ball
40
comes
times.
his way, and another incompletion. To come up blank so many times in a row is, well, it's got to be.
Ooh, it's picked off again.
Absolutely.
There's a
But you
flag
gotta
down.
fight through the slump and
Check the
grab one and
flag.
get rolling again.
Davey throws a heater and
Pass
it's
interference.
intercepted.
Fuck.
Defense. The ball is placed.
Damn it.
Sammy
Automatic
Davis
first down.
manhandled that receiver back there like a puppy playing with a chew toy, Dan. And he rightly got slapped with defensive pass
I
interference.
almost had a break and it's taken away by a stupid PI call.
Listen up. Goal 26. Listen up. Goal 26.
Edwards hammers the receiver and forces
Need
him to
everyone
drop
to
the
know
ball.
man left behind.
Incomplete.
Donnie Edwards had that play dissected before it even started, really. Textbook zone coverage there.
Potential for some nice yards, but the defense plays it tough. That will bring up second down.
Blue 13.
Davey rifles it out left side.
I think
and
that one
it
bounced
falls
off
incomplete.
54's helmet.
Third down,
All
10
right, guys.
yards to go.
Down. Listen up.
Big play time.
44. Listen up. Goal 44. Hut, hut, hut.
Oh, tipped
Field
away.
tips it away on the
Nicely
coverage.
done.
Incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
Terrence Keel swatted that one away cleanly. The receiver didn't have a prayer in
They're
getting
not
there.
going for
That's
it.
his
Smart
third
move because they
batted
know
ball.
that my
And
offense
he is
sucks.
doing his part, that is for sure.
Can't do anything.
Aggressive D like that, Dan.
Miller gets the ball and punts it away. Caldwell fair catches it at the 21. The Chargers offense takes the field with time winding down. They'll start at their own 22-yard line. Parker makes the
There we
catch
go.
on
He
the
finally
run, and
completes
that
his
will be
5th
good
pass of
for
the
a
game.
gain of 8.
Doug Flutie
Fucking
threaded the
Christ.
ball back there to his man right past all that traffic. Good job.
Peter, what a nice pickup to get
He
them
has
into a
5
second
complete
and
passes.
short
3 of them are to
situation.
Parker.
Great play, and now they have a bunch of options on what to try next.
Second down, both tight ends left.
Down. Set. Break.
Tomlinson gets the call on second down and
Alright, getting
picks
first
up
downs.
the first down.
Counter, counter, counter. Watch counter. Lucy, Lucy. Look at the weak down. Look at the
I don't know whether to just run the clock or to actually try to get another score. Fuck!
Trailer
Well, that's not
gets
gonna
the
help
sack
either way.
at the 29.
The Patriots used only 3 linemen to Swiss cheese the O-line and sack the quarterback back there.
That's number 4 on the game for this defense. They've made their presence felt.
Yes, they have, Dan.
down. Set.
Flutie unloads this one to the left, and it's not reeled in. Incomplete.
Roman Pfeiffer was able to force the incompletion back there. He stuck very close on that seam.
On second down, they try for the first, but it's played well by the defense. That will bring up third down.
Nice pressure that time.
Third down from the shotgun.
Yeah, going for the run is obviously the smarter option here.
Tomlinson gains 5 on the play.
So need to
and
run that
brings
precious
up
clock
fourth
down to the 2-minute warning.
Ty Warren brought down the ball carrier before
Try to
the
leave them
markers.
as little time
There
as
was
humanly
some gain
possible.
there, but not enough for the first.
That's his second tackle so far. Sifries gets ready to punt this away.
It's a nail biter, folks. I really want to know why they don't have Tom Brady. 'Cause I checked the injury report and he's not on it.
Fourth down, and
I
the
just know
punting
that if he
unit is
was
on
in the
field.
game, this would be a fucking slaughter.
This will fly
Okay,
out of
well.
bounds at the 35.
Mike Sifries
Didn't really give them good
distance on
field
that punt that he
position, but
wanted.
didn't give
At
them
least he
bad
got it out
field
of bounds,
position
so it couldn't
either.
be returned.
The Patriots start this drive of the game from well in their own
He's
territory.
just like, I don't want to play
and the
today. He's
clock
like, it's just the Chargers.
1:55.
I don't want to play against the Chargers.
Dillon chews up 4 yards, and the clock will continue to run.
Okay. There we go. They're making their final push.
Dillon
Oh,
gets
no.
the call again, and heads left. Tackled,
All
and
in
the
midfield.
clock will continue to run.
They're keeping
It
all their
will be first
timeouts, which
down.
is surprising. Minute and a half to go. All they really need to do is get in field goal range. That's why they keep running it.
Dillon picks up about 2, and that brings up second down.
But they need to get closer than usual because the wind is coming towards their face. Wind's not at their back.
Davey uncorks
Oh,
this to the
boy.
right
And there it
sideline,
is.
and the catch is made for the first. The clock continues to tick down.
There's the slip up that they needed.
First down.
They can still
from
take some
nine.
shots at the end zone if they want to, but this one might be done.
Paul gets
No.
the ball on first
Fucker,
down
no.
and heads wide right.
Ah.
He's in for the touchdown.
Dan, check out all the yards
And,
he snarfs up here. Yes, snarfs.
Well, I
That's
don't
a
know
little
how many
football
nails
term.
you need to put
Tell
into
you
a
what, though,
coffin,
this
but
is a great play.
That
I think
touchdown will
that
give
might
them
have been the
lead
last
late
one.
in the game.
What a play. You gotta love it.
38.
and they're going for 2 just to make it a 7-point game, just in case.
Lassiter makes the tackle just behind the line and stops the 2-point.
Well, they wanted to
Alright,
run
so
this bad boy past the line, but
The
in
lead
end, there's no
is 5.
The ref gets the signal.
38
and
seconds.
We're set. Vinatieri rockets this one deep. This will fly out of the end zone for a touchback.
Right.
What a kick.
It's 19-14. Trailing by 5. We have 38 seconds.
The Chargers
And all 3
will start this
timeouts.
drive deep in their own territory
Doug
with the
Flutie under
clock
center.
at 38.
If there was ever a time to have a miracle run, it would be right now.
Flutie just rifles this
Oh my
one,
God.
and it's caught at the 35.
No, he fucking fumbled it. Are you serious? Oh, no.
At the 44.
Caldwell was about to give this team hope, and he fucking fumbled it away. You bum.
Rodney Harrison delivers a punishing blow to the ball carrier there.
That it was a beauty of a play over the middle.
For the fumble. Great hard-nosed defensive
Bro,
play.
oh my
Peter,
God.
He gets his first forced fumble of the day, and it seemed to me that he was looking for that since the first snap.
Yeah, he's been going for the ball all day, and, well, it's really paid off.
The Patriots will start this drive near midfield.
Gave me hope
with
and
the clock at
thoroughly
31.
dashed it. You raised my hopes and then dashed them quite expertly, sir. Yeah, just score another touchdown.
30, tackled, and the clock will continue to run. That will bring up first down.
Beautiful job picking up the first down. And more importantly, they keep the
Oh,
clock
what a
running.
crushing
The
defeat.
team may want to think about calling a timeout here.
Don't even have to pick another play.
And that is going to do it for this one. The Patriots.
Their defense
come
just got too
on top,
worn out.
19-14. For my partner, Peter O'Keefe, this is Dan
With a final
Stevens
score of
saying
19-14.
goodbye until next time.
The New England Patriots pick up the win over the visiting San Diego Chargers and end their season here in Foxborough. Take us to that final post-game show, Chris Berman.
All right, gang, thank you so much. Let's welcome everybody back to our ESPN studios. We welcome you to our playoff
God, we
edition of
picked
the
them off
ESPN
6
Video
times.
Games Post-Game Report.
You
I'm
can
Chris
only turn
Berman.
it
The
into
Patriots
130
stepped it up
yards
for
of
sure,
offense. That's
putting up some
abysmal.
good numbers. Let's get started in this one early in the third quarter. Eugene Wilson would come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. After driving 3 yards on 3 plays, Adam Vinatieri is called upon after the red zone problems, and he is true on the short field goal attempt. Connect on the field goal. Pats ahead by 3.
This is
Jamar
one.
Fletcher shows some great awareness
This
here
is
as he
one
gets himself
improbable
into position
Cinderella
to
story
pick this one off.
that does not, in
Pats
fact,
on
have a
deep, Terrence
happy
Steele
ending.
come up with the big play to kill a drive as he was able to step in front of a wayward pass for an INT. Pats ahead, 10
The Patriots win the Super Bowl in this game. I'll be inconsolable.
Was able to step in front of this pass
I'm
and
with
pick
you.
one off, but he wasn't done there. Touchdown for the Chargers. The Chargers grab the lead again
Quentin
and go
Jammer
up by 4.
put the team on his back, though.
The Pats, after getting an interception, ball at their own 33. The Swami's cousin, Kwame Lassiter, is reading the quarterback's eyes all the way as he's able to get his hands on this one and pick it off. Pats losing by 4. Troy Brown is going to try to stretch the field here. He's going to make them pay. They climb back into the game, now down by
He's
1.
gonna win T99.
The
I can feel
Pats
it.
have it again.
Did
Kevin
they
Fogg
already
bounces
play their
this one to
first
the
game?
outside, and he's going to get some room to maneuver out there. A 28-yard
If so, that was
touchdown for
quick.
the Patriots. Pats up 19 to 14.
They must have ran away with the victory.
Roosevelt Colvin going to have a beat on this one. It's a fumble. He's right there to get his hands on it.
That's in 45 minutes. Okay.
The Pats in control after a fumble recovery. Corey Dillon is going to
Yeah,
take
this
this one
just
right
show this
up
last
the gut.
fucking Corey
Look at
Dillon
the
run,
burst as he busts into the
just to
secondary. There
really
he
rub
goes.
it in.
And that's where we'll leave this one. Pats win, and they've earned a trip to the conference title game. Hold on, it's only getting better from here. Your final score, 19 to 14. Now let's check in with our player of the
Who's
game.
the player of the
A
game?
guy who made one big time
Why, it's,
catch after
this
another
guy.
to help seal the win for his team.
Yeah, that's Troy Brown.
is on the field with our Susie Calvert. Suze?
Thank you, Chris. You gave an
Yep.
outstanding effort,
He's-
and you nosed them out in this nail-biter
He's the player of the game
What
with
put you
3
guys
catches,
over the
78
top?
yards,
I
and a
was feeling
touchdown.
pretty good today, and things was just rolling for me. From the moment I stepped on the field, I felt like I could help us win this game, and that's what I had to do.
Chris, back to you.
Well, that just about does it. Thanks so much for joining us. We'll see you next time here on ESPN, celebrating 25 years as the
I'm
worldwide
allowed to be
leader in
proud of,
sports.
though, made it to
I'm
the
Chris
playoffs.
Berman. So long.
It's way better than the Chargers had any right to make it. Yeah, that's for sure. See, in China this year, on the 7 matchups yesterday, 4 of them were won by Chinese teams. Wow. Alright, sim the rest of that week. Sorry, the San Diego Chargers were eliminated from the playoffs and the division championships. Make some changes in the offseason, try to get further next year. I want to see, weekly schedule. Okay, so let's go over how the rest of the playoffs went, huh? This was all of that weekend. New England and Tennessee went on to the AFC Championship game, and New Orleans and Seattle went on to the NFC Championship game. Conference championships, Tennessee beat New England 6-3. It's impressive. And Seattle beat New Orleans 29-23. So your Super Bowl is the 14-4 Tennessee Titans and the 13-6 Seattle Seahawks. So who will be the world champions? At a score of 20-17, it's a nail biter. The Seattle Seahawks win the Super Bowl for the year of 2004. Yeah, good the Patriots weren't even in it. Yeah, I wouldn't expect Tennessee in this game to actually be a good team. But, you know, whatever happens, happens, I guess. Oh, whoops, not the VIP. Well, one last time, let's save that franchise and I wish I had more time. I would have put together like a video package chronicling the rest of the season, but I didn't do that. So, oops. But for a team that was rated the worst team in the league, for losing both of our good quarterbacks for a few games this season, for having to ride Doug Flutie into the playoffs, for having to make monster trades to get guys like Steve Smith. All things considered, I think the Chargers had a decent run. Made it into the playoffs when nobody thought they could. Nobody thought they should. And they actually made it to the divisional round. And almost won. Honestly, could have won that game. But even though it's only been like an hour and a half, I think that's where I'm going to end up leaving you guys for this time. Because I really didn't have anything else planned in case we lost. But, I mean, this was a fun little series. I'm sure I can think of other games to do challenge modes with. And, yeah, I don't know. Maybe we'll do something like this again in the future. Gonna do another challenge mode file. If I do, it's gonna be with a different sports game, football game. Let's be honest, I don't have any other sports games really. So I don't know. I'll probably do. I don't know. I can think of something, but just know it's probably gonna be football related again. But yeah, so once I come up with something, I'll make a big tweet about it. Kind of put that out there. Break everyone's knees. But the Super Bowl's already done, so I'd be breaking everybody's knees before the Pro Bowl. A game that means literally nothing. Thanks for streaming. No, thank you guys for coming out and watching. For coming out and watching what ended up being the finale of this inaugural season of Challenge Mode. Who knows, next time it probably won't be the Chargers. Probably be a different game altogether. But in any case, I will see you guys next time. So, bye.